The third item in our architecture, obviously, is the devices. And this one you can see here is in its ruggedized case. We have a great demo mode on our devices in which you can hold down the button for 4 seconds when the battery's in there, obviously. And then when you release the button, it'll automatically step through and show you a bunch of different displays. But I think what's really important to know about this device is that it really, and this is a very overlooked feature of this device, is that it really does two things, right? It's going to respond to REST API calls when you send it a call or maybe a query string call and light up and display a message to your picker. But it also, between picks, displays something. And you can see, in fact, right now, that it's displaying what we call a static message. And that's very important. So you can think of it like this, that between calls or between commands to a device, you have static times where your display can also be controlled. What does that mean in terms of the product? Well, for one thing, you could store, for example, inventory information on here. You could make this device show a SKU number and a quantity of what's supposed to be stored in a particular location. And then when this device is in that location, you can walk up and say, oh, well, there's supposed to be 10 of this SKU number. And maybe you even have blue T-shirt on there. And it tells you exactly what the product is supposed to look like. You can go up and check to make sure that you have 10 of them. And that display, that static display between the commands, is generally synchronized with your warehouse management system or your ERP. And that's a very important thing because that means you can just walk up to your shelf and look and verify that the inventory in your database corresponds exactly with what you're seeing on the shelf. That's a very important aspect of it. So we'll go into different